everyone. Today I go to my pulmonologist and I'm going to ask him a little bit about maybe if he can shed some light on why for the past month or so things have been so difficult. See if we can get to the bottom of this. But in any case, my daughter will be joining me. She usually goes to these appointments with me. And we'll see what's going on. So I will keep you posted. So here we are in a doctor's office, sitting, waiting. The nurse was just in and, checked my blood pressure and my O2 levels. And now we're just waiting on the doctor to get in. So have a look around.
Why are you looking at me?
So yeah, nothing too exciting. Just a regular old doctor's office. Which I'm not happy with actually right now because they moved it from where in the hospital it used to be. Now it shares a space with the occupational health, our pulmonologist does. And so coming into the office is always super crowded, which I always try to sit like away from everybody because, all this flu and stuff going around. I just try to give myself a little bit of space, and this office does not allow for that. So when you're in the waiting room, you're crammed in there with a whole bunch of other people. And it's supposed to be temporary, so I'm hoping it will change soon. I have to come here once every 6 months. So once in the summer and once in the winter. So yeah, we'll see what he has to say. So we are back from the doctor, and I did get a chance to talk to him about how I had been feeling over the past month or so, where just daily activities seemed harder, but yet I don't feel like my exercising has been really affected. I've been, pushing through on that, and it hasn't even really been super hard. And he looked through all of my records and saw my 6-minute walk for most recently, and then my pressures have been really good. And so he said that it really doesn't make sense that things would be harder, because if I was going to see stuff happen, I would definitely see it when I went to exercise. So that probably means that I just need to get out of my head. And I know too that after thinking about it and after talking with him, he said that possibly with the housework and stuff, I'm using different muscles. And when he said that, I kind of thought about things, and most likely in the past several months, I would say, I've probably been getting more assistance with things from my husband and daughter, and that's a good thing, and I like that. But it's not necessarily a good thing for my condition, I suppose, because I am losing conditioning on those certain things. So that means that for my own good, I probably need to start doing a lot of that stuff again myself. To be fair, though, we've had a cleaning lady for the past 15 years probably, and so I don't really do much mopping or anything like that, other than if I'm at the store. Vacuuming I do, dusting, laundry, dishes, that kind of stuff. But like I said, I've been getting a lot of assistance. So I think that my body is just deconditioning to that. So in order to get back up to speed, and probably what's happened in the past month is it's probably finally crossed that threshold where it actually made a difference. So Yep, I'm going to be working on doing this stuff myself again, so that when I do have to do it, well, obviously, so now I know that it affects more than just doing that stuff. So, future note to self and for others to note, the little stuff that you do around the house also helps. It's like exercising. So, he did also give me the option of another inhaler, which he prescribed as a trial run, to add to my Stialto that I already take. Stialto is steroid free, and at this time I take absolutely no steroids, so no prednisone or anything like that, which this is a perfect time to talk about the fact that I had someone ask me, how do I feel about prednisone and steroids just the other day. And I commented some below saying that I personally try to avoid them at all costs. I've dealt with prednisone a little bit, probably about 20 years ago, for a couple bouts of pneumonia. It's highly addictive, I think, and it also has a lot of side effects. And so some of which are being like weight gain. With inhalers, it can have your voice where it changes. It also makes your skin thin and bruise easily. It can affect your eyes. So it's just a lot to consider. So through this whole thing, since my diagnosis, I have not used any prednisone, even when it's been prescribed, like when I've gotten sick and been put on antibiotics or whatever. They usually give you a round of antibiotics and a round of prednisone, and I just never take mine. So the antibiotics, yes, the prednisone, no. And then I had tried an inhaler with the steroids in it, Advair. Previously, I was on it for about a year. It just, to me, didn't feel right. First of all, that it's in a powder form. How can putting powder into your lungs be helpful? And if you need to rinse your throat so that infections and stuff don't happen, I just don't see how that can be good for your lungs. So, in addition, I started to see the voice changing and that kind of stuff. So, I switched to Stialto, which is steroid-free. And since then, I have not used steroids and have not wanted to. I understand that a time may come where I need them, but at this point, I'm just not there yet. So anyways, today he gave me an inhaler that could be added to the Stialto. Stialto has two of the different, there's three different pathways that they fight lung function with inhalers, and it's three different medicines or different combinations that can be used, one from each classification, I guess you could say. So Stialto has from two classifications, and of course it is missing the steroid class. There is a new medicine out, Trilogy, that has one from each classification, all in one medicine. So you could use that one, or he just gave me an addition because I really like Stialto. So being that I figured out that I probably just need to do more housework on my own, I will probably hold off on trying it and just see if I can recondition my body back up to the level that it was at. Probably, again, happens because of winter. You slow down, you don't do as much outside, you're in the yard and different things. So, yeah. But as far as the steroids, everybody has to make their own decision on that, because if it helps you to live better, then I suppose that would be maybe a good choice for some. For me, I just feel like I should be able to do it through exercise first and know that I've given everything I have to that. And so since I know I've been getting a lot of help, I probably wouldn't start it right now. So in any case, overall, I would say it was a pretty good appointment because he looked through everything really thoroughly and didn't see that there were any red flags that I should need to be worried about. So back again in 6 months, and I'll see if I can get this conditioning up some, and we go from there. But all right, have a good one, you guys.